Hi there, it's another Tarot Sesh for Pisces. I'm the Can Astrologer. My name is Abby, and this is your November bonus. Pisces, welcome back to all of my returning subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, make sure that you smash that button. Also, hit that little notification bell. That way you get notified of all of my upcoming content. Make sure at any time that you resonate with this reading, that you like, share, drop a comment in the comments below. It helps me know that you're vibing with, the tribe and that we're on the same frequency. So let's see what we've got. Opening Oracle message. This is the Chakra Insight Oracle for Pisces for their November bonus, please. Hair, peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good, so mote it be. What do we have for Pisces, please? Bottom of the deck, we've got number 33, sound. It's music, silence, rhythm, and vibration. I'm hearing the sound of silence. I heard this earlier. This card has popped up with a couple other readings, so you're clearly resonating on a similar vibration as some of the other readings, which makes total sense to me. 33 is a master number. Let's see, somebody could be 33 years old. 3 plus 3 is 6. Sixes are about balance and bringing things into balance, easier communication as well. I feel like many of you also may want to look into sound vibrational healing, hertz vibrational healing, hertz frequencies. If you go on YouTube and just, research sound healing, you'll find a lot of different, resonating frequencies that help align and heal different chakras. It helps open chakras. It helps heal things like breakups and hurt and pain and illness and things like that as well. So you may find some answers when it comes to that. Now, top of the deck, we've got pleasure, number 10, enjoyment, beauty, sensuality, and indulgence. Now, it's interesting. If you look at this card, notice she's got an alligator or a crocodile right down here by her foot, and clarification on the phone right as I say that. So there's some sort of danger, but it's like she's totally unaware because she's, completely engulfed within herself, her sensuality. She's indulging, in her beauty and enjoying what it is that's tempting her, right? But it's like, be careful, beware. There's still, something lurking at your feet below the surface. Pleasure. Somebody could be indulging in pleasures. Could have to do with music, sound, frequency. Somebody could be, I don't know. I could be talking to a group of people who are, out on tour, or you work with musicians, or you could be a musician and it's like a guilty pleasure of yours or something like that. Something that you enjoy. All right, the song that I had on pre-shuffle when I was getting all the cards together, it's called Maps by Maroon 5. Some of the, speaking of music and sound, maps. So some of the lyrics: I miss the taste of a sweeter life. The taste of a sweeter life. I miss the conversation. I'm searching for a song tonight. I'm changing all of the stations. So somebody could be searching for music, for a song that, lifts them up vibrationally, right? Makes them feel better. I like to think that we had it all. We drew a map to a better place, but on that road I took a fall. Oh baby, why did you run away? I was there for you in your darkest times. I was there for you in your darkest nights. But I wonder, where were you when I was down at my worst, down on my knees, and you said you had my back? So I wonder, where are you? All the roads you took came back to me, so I'm following the map that leads to you. So it's like somebody wants to turn back around. Somebody wants to follow a person or follow a map that leads back to a person. You may be reaching out to music to try to figure this out, or how to get back into that space or that person or that place or that pleasure. All right, what do we have for Pisces? Higher peace, power, protection, prosperity for the greater good. November bonus. What do we have for Pisces, please? One more. Pisces. Underneath the deck, we've got the Chariot. So this is Cancer energy. You could be dealing with the Cancer or have it somewhere strong in your chart. This is literally talking about travel. Somebody doubling back. Somebody getting in their chariot, getting in their vehicle, and taking a trip. So you could be checking maps, checking routes, checking, for some of you, if you have to fly, this could be like, flight paths and checking tickets, trying to book your tickets. But this is literally getting in a mode of transportation and traveling from one point to the next. This is also fast-moving energy, and like I said, you could be dealing with a Cancer. This is very watery energy. 3 cards, please, for a Pisces. 2 more cards, please, for Pisces. Thank you. This one flipped first, and then this came out. Okay. All right. So we have the Queen of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Well, it looks like we've got a new project on our hands. And look, Knight of Swords, somebody running back, running to a motorcycle, jumping on a motorcycle. I'm hearing getting the heck out of Dodge. There could be somebody that that rides a motorcycle, and they're jumping on their motorcycle to get the heck out of Dodge. That's for some of you. But for others of you, this also could just talk about somebody's jumping on their motorcycle because it's like they got to travel. They have to get back to their person, get back to their family, get back on the road. This is delivering a message, somebody needing to deliver a message, make some type of a communication, because that's what swords are all about, communication. Whether that's, email, text message, verbal, face-to-face. Can even, in some cases, mean telepathy. But I feel like there's somebody that wants to go back to a person. Maybe it was because of the pleasure that they had in the past. Maybe this is a realization that, this is their person and this is who makes them feel good. And what I see here is we start out with the Queen of Wands. Now, whether this is you, Pisces, or somebody that you're dealing with, the Queen of Wands is somebody very beautiful. She's very magical and very passionate about what she does. She is very often depicted as the other person, the other woman. So you could be engulfed or engaged in some type of a third party type of situation, 2 women and like a masculine or something like that. It doesn't have to be though, right? She also can just be a single or single female or single feminine energy, right? Just empowering the Queen of Wands energy, but she's magical, she's passionate, she can create things almost as if by magic, right? Out of nothing. And she may have a black cat even. And it doesn't matter skin color or anything like that. She could be a single mother and have children, but the Queen of Wands is a queen that doesn't need a man, but she also operates with one as well. She's very fiery, very passionate. I really, really like the energy. And she's just off in her own world, doing her own thing. Like you could see, just sitting there, doing her own thing, making her magic. She's also known as the Witch of the Tarot card as well, or of the Tarot cards. Then we have the King of Pentacles. This is Mr. Moneybags. He's grounded. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. You don't have to be he doesn't have to be either one of those things, but he probably has it somewhere in his chart. This is somebody who makes a lot of money, who's very stable, has loyal people by his side, and he's just sitting there looking at his pentacles. This is a guy, a masculine energy, who's all about the money, all about earnings, all about how he's making his next, coin. It's about materialism and things like that. And it sounds bad and egotistical, but it's all about the Benjamins, right? It's just what he does. He takes care of everybody around him. He works super long, super hard hours. He's always working. Okay, but it's because he's taking care of everybody around him in the empire that he's built. He kind of has his back turned to the Queen of Wands, as she kind of has her back turned to the King of Pentacles. But if you notice, they're both smiling. It's like they're not angry with each other or anything. They're off in their own world doing their own thing. Happy and content. But what he's looking at is this Ace of Pentacles. There's something that can be created here. Aces are gifts from the universe, and pentacles are all about money, stability, coins, a new project, a new endeavor. There can and notice the roots coming off of this. This is like a very fertile seed. There is something that can be started, that can be planted, that can be grown from this connection right here. And it could bring in a lot of pleasure as well. A lot of sensual pleasure. And it could have something to do with music, rhythm, vibration. So let's get clarification on this. What else do we have for Pisces, please? Pisces. I'm hearing that the Queen of Wands has the key to this pentacle. She's holding some kind of magic or some kind of... Okay, this is so weird. Okay, so I'm looking at this card again. I'm seeing silence, the word silence. She's being silent about something, and maybe that's why their back is turned, but she holds the key to a rhythm, vibration, something that can unlock this massive project. The sound of silence. She holds the key to the sound of silence that's happening between them right now. But she is the key. Look, underneath the deck is money. That's that Pentacles. She holds the key to his money, to a project having something to do with sound. And it'll bring about a lot of money, finances, power, generosity, and abundance. And it's something about her presence. Having her presence around him. 44, master number. Somebody could be 44 years old. But it's an awareness. It's something about the attention and reality and connection between these two. Interesting. Okay, what do we have for Pisces, please? Clarification. Underneath the deck, we've got Six of Wands, so this is all about success. This is fire, Leo energy. I'm feeling somebody really strongly could have like Leo in their house of professionalism, fame, career. That's the 10th house. So you've earned every one of your successes. Progress, confidence, conquest, public recognition, and triumph. But this is a card of finding solutions, harmony, healing, and empathy. So there could be some kind of disconnect in the situation as of right now, as it sits. But this is why somebody wants to double back and travel back to somebody. Follow a map that leads back to you. What's the Queen of Wands for Pisces? Who's the Queen of Wands? 2 cards. We'll take them. So this is somebody who is stuck. Now this is either somebody who is stuck or is feeling stuck. This is Gemini, air energy, and it seems like you're being blocked, but you can take a step. So this is somebody who's like locked in their own mind, but they put themselves there. They can take themselves out just as easily. And why? Because then we've got the 9 of Wands, which is all about wounded warrior energy. It's believing in yourself and having the courage to continue. So it's just somebody who may have been in like a creative funk. Somebody who was holding themselves back, and it was because they're freaking tired. That's what the wounded warrior energy is. This is somebody who's very passionate. They make a wise leader. They're a really great warrior, right? They're ready to put in the good fight, fight one more fight before they obtain that last Ace of Wands or that last wand, so they can lay down the burdens and start a new cycle, right? But they just have to believe in themselves a little more and have the courage to continue. And I feel like it's this Queen of Wands, and she's just, she's feeling defeated or feeling maybe a little stuck or broke down. I feel like it's temporary. This was just like a temporary, like somebody just needed to take a break, take a breather. Somebody could have been born in 1989, 89, 98, 1998. Something like that could have some significance. Doesn't have to be. So who's the King of Pentacles? Who's the King of Pentacles? Ooh. Somebody a little deceptive. We've got Aquarius energy again. So we're talking Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but there could be an Aquarius. Now this is my least favorite card in the deck. It's been popping up everywhere. This is about investigation, mastery, discover, and willpower. Somebody could be getting investigated. For some of you, somebody could be getting investigated. This is a card of dishonesty, betrayal, strategy, tactics, trickery, and low self-esteem. There could have been somebody with low self-esteem, no matter king or not. They could have had low self-esteem and therefore were dishonest, betrayed somebody, all about trickery. Maybe that's why this Queen of Wands was feeling defeated. Maybe she was kind of just like tired of the shit, right? Guarding yourself against deceit and concealment. Yeah, okay, so now that makes sense. That's why her back was turned. It's like she knows that this is the energy that this King of Pentacles has been in. This deceitful trickery behavior. So while that still puts her in a place, you know, where she feels like, you know, she needs to make changes and decisions and what, she still has that fight left in her to be able to move ahead with her own stuff, right? So what's the Ace of Pentacles? Somebody knows that another person was being a player. Yep. So then we've got Virgo energy. This is very grounded earth energy. Finding work-life balance to protect your creativity. So this is a card of rebirth, settled decisions, practicality, and contribution. This is the energy of somebody just getting back to work, hard at work, being a master at what they do. Education, detail, perseverance, overly careful, apprenticeship, talent, high standards, and skill. And look, it's that 8 energy again. It's like somebody got out of this energy, and I feel like it's this Queen of Wands, got out of this energy, and she's like, you know, F this guy. You know, he's deceitful, whatever. He can't be trusted, so I'm just going to focus on my bag. Rebirth, settled decisions, practicality, finding work-life balance to protect your creativity. I'm hearing protect your peace as well. And what's interesting is we've got this guy, the King of Pentacles, here watching her. Just get back to work. Watching her. I just heard watching her thrive. Yep. I said it. Back here. She was looking for that 10th wand. And underneath the deck we have the Ace of Wands, taking action on your ideas. This Queen of Wands just found her 10th wand. Why? How? It's through all her hard work. It's not because of the deception, deceivious, dishonest energy of this King of Pentacles. It's because she got hard to work and is manifesting her own future, her own beauty, her own pleasure, right? Her own book of business. Yeah, because there was a Pisces energy. This is Pisces energy right here. Pisces energy that brought in nothing but heartache and pain. Now, this also could be saying don't let your emotions get in the way, which, you know, through a heartbreak or something, it did. And the King of Swords energy, think things through from all perspectives. It's like, oh, yeah, somebody wants to go, like, it's like thinking things through because they know what they did to this Queen of Pentacles energy. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Somebody wants to make an apology, make an offer, but they're afraid of letting their emotions get in the way. Now, I do see somebody running back, you know, wanting to, it's like the song, wanting to get back to this other person, get back to where they began, get back to pleasure. You know, because he's now looking at her and realizing she's on her money. She's a hard worker. You know, she's able to manifest and start these creative new beginnings. Right? Passionate new beginnings. And she's very beautiful on top of that. So, like, this is like passion and money. But, you know, I feel like there's somebody who kind of effed up and showed their ass. What do we have for Pisces? What is What is our reading fortune cards for Pisces? November bonus. Like I said, if any of this resonates, make sure you drop a comment in the comments below. Let me know how it vibes. Underneath the deck, we've got the 7 of Spades. It's card number 25, so the 25th of the month could be significant. Clouds with the dark side toward the person indicates divorce. The bright side towards the person ensures domestic happiness. I forget who else had this card, but this was on bottom of the deck as well. And so what I said in that last reading is, if you go outside and you look outside right now as you're listening to this, if you've got clouds outside and they're dark, like dark clouds, gray clouds, this could indicate a divorce in a situation that you're inquiring about. But if it's bright side towards you, bright clouds or no clouds at all, it ensures domestic happiness. So maybe this is an answer if you go running back towards another person. Top of the deck, we have the 6 of Hearts. So card number 3, the house denotes success in all ventures. If present condition is unpleasant, the future will be happy and prosperous. Also predicts marriage. So there could be somebody running back to this Queen of Wands energy. I really do feel like it's the masculine energy running back to the Queen, right? But this is looking pretty successful. 6 and 7. Again, look at the clouds outside. You know, that's the underlying factor here. But there's definitely somebody doubling back and wanting to make good on something that they've done. I mean, it looks prosperous, guys. I'm going to say it looks prosperous, but it just looks like this guy's been a little bit of a trickster. Somebody that hasn't been able to be trusted in the past. Somebody that fucked up is what I'm seeing, to be honest with you. Okay. Well, let's keep going. What do we have for the spiritual AF message? What do we need to know from Spirit? What's the spiritual AF? Little cheeky little spiritual message. Okay, we got 2. First one, stop looking for happiness in the same place you lost it. And that's why this guy's being a trickster. He keeps looking for money and love. Why did I say money? He's looking for love, but he loves money. That's why. It's like he's got the loyalty of his dogs, maybe boys, people around him, people that, you know, he thinks he can always trust. But when all you think of money, when you're looking for happiness, you need to look in the same place. Stop looking for happiness in the same place you lost it. Because you're not going to find it there, because it's not there. Why? Because your happiness is off here creating her own freaking empire. Because you're not helping. Now, it doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine, like I'm talking opposites, whatever. You know, place yourself where you need to go. But that's what's happening here. Somebody's thinking about pleasure and enjoyment, but he's looking in all the wrong places. And then the next one is, so you want to be a badass? Show your heart to everyone. And that's, I feel this so hard. Okay, so it's like, stop looking for happiness in all the same places that you lost it, because Mr. Billy Badass over here is trying to be a gangster. Okay? He's trying to make himself look hard, be around all his boys, his dogs. You know, could have something to do with music, you know, being on top of your game or whatever. But you're not finding your happiness because you're looking in all the wrong places and you're not showing your heart. And you know what is the most gangster thing to do is to love. To show people love, to be compassionate. That's the most gangster thing you can do. To lead with love. That's a damn shame. So quit going back to people, places, and things that make you unhappy. Were you sad when you were getting drunk all the time? Quit that. Do you drink every time you see that friend, even though you don't want to drink because it makes you sad? Quit that friend. Does Forever 21 make you feel fat? Tell Forever 21 to fuck off. Does that lover leave you feeling unlovable? Don't go looking for loving from that lover. It may not be easy, but it's simple as fuck. Stop going back to the wrong people. But if you want to be a badass, show your heart to everyone. It takes a lot of courage to be authentic in this world. Showing your heart doesn't mean that you're soft all the time, or that you're a hot mess or a doormat. It means you're showing up fully as yourself. Know it's weak as fuck, living a fake ass life trying to please others. Amen to that. What I see is a Queen of Wands energy who's off doing her own thing because she has figured that out. Okay? But then I see this King of Pentacles that's in the Seven of Swords energy because he keeps looking for what he thinks is happiness in all the wrong places. And somebody may be trying to find a way back to another person. Now, for some of you, it could be back to the wrong person. For others of you, I feel like somebody's having a realization and realizing what actually brought them pleasure, and so now they're doubling back. They want to double back to the right person. That's for some of you, not all of you. And when you move to the right person, you're going to find that Ace of Pentacles. You're going to find what you're looking for. Work, love, and otherwise. Partnership, all of it. It all comes into play when you make the right moves. You know, this is a 10 card, pleasure. 10s are endings, but they're also beginnings because 1 + 0 = 1. So it's like once somebody realizes that they need to close out a cycle on some kind of like toxic type of energy here, then you can start that new cycle. You know, that 9 plus the Ace of Wands there. It's like start a new cycle of something more passionate, something more magical, more fulfilling and beautiful. All right, what else do we have for Pisces to close it out? Because we're already at 26 minutes. I did not mean for this to go so long. Underneath the deck, that you have options is meaningful. Rock on. I think Scorpio got this. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Then we've got see me in their eyes. So this is your main message. See me in their eyes. Whenever conferring with another, either face-to-face or across the miles, whether a human being, departed spirit, or sentient tree, always speak to the highest within them. It makes such a difference. Amen. Love, the universe. P.S. Yeah, as if some trees weren't sentient. Glad you caught that. So this is talking about, like, when you speak to somebody, speak to their higher self. Don't talk down to them like they're stupid or a baby or a child or like they don't know what they're talking about, because they may know more than you do. You know, I feel like this is somebody who may have been, you know, talking down or looking down on a person, thinking that maybe because you had more money that you were more stable or more solid than that person. But come to fucking find out, you don't know shit when it comes to shit, because, you know, that person was focused. That person was still passionate. They may have been worn out. They may have been tired. They may have just needed help or a hand to get them back on their path, right? But what you didn't see underneath the deck was that they were holding the Ace of Wands the entire time so that they could get that 10th wand, put down their burdens, and move to their next phase. Meanwhile, you're stuck back here with the 7S Swords energy, feeling stuck. Feeling like you've had, you know, everything kind of taken away from around you, betrayed, like you've been betrayed. You know, now somebody's trying to strategize on how to get back into somebody's good graces. Could be through work. That may be the only way. But see me in their eyes. This is, you know, you are loved, and I think somebody does, you know, see you. They may love you. But somebody is really trying to figure out a way back. Speak to the highest part of them. Speak to their highest self. Don't talk down to anybody, because you never know what lessons that you'll learn from another. But that's what I have for you, Pisces. That's where I'm going to leave this at. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Also, check out, if you're interested in a personal, I have all of my information in the description below. But as you know, it's Together We Grow. I look forward to reading for you in the near future. Make sure you check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars signs too. And I'll see you guys on the flip side. Happy November, Pisces.